Hello everyone! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to set up shipping on your Squarespace store. So first up, what you need to do is of course log into your Squarespace dashboard, which you can access by just typing in Squarespace on your browser, and you should be able to see it on the first few results. Now, if you don't have an account, then just sign up for a new one, and you can have the option to start with a free trial, which lasts for 14 days before you're going to need to subscribe to a paid plan. So right here, you can see their pricing options, and these are the inclusions. So feel free to check that out in case you need to once you actually get started with Squarespace. Now, if you already have an account and a paid plan, then of course there's nothing for you to worry about in this section, and you would already have a functioning website. So if you want to set up your shipping, the first thing you need to do is to of course head to your settings right over here. So just look for this cogwheel icon at the bottom left, right near the icon of your profile. So we're going to head to settings and then look for selling. And then here, just scroll down until you see shipping. So right over here, you can already add a shipping option. But before that, Squarespace actually included this new feature called shipping label extensions. And you can already connect a shipping label extension to seamlessly purchase discounted shipping labels for your orders. So as you can see, the first recommended is Easy Ship, all-in-one shipping, starting at $0 per month. So you can connect this shipping label extension if you want to, or if you have an account under this label or shipping label extension. You can also check more options right here in the View All Shipping Extensions section. You can see that there's an extensive list available for shipping and fulfillment. You have SendCloud, ShipStation, AfterShip, Shippo, ShipBob, Order Desk, and Returns Center by AfterShip. So whichever is more comfortable or which one is more suited for your business, feel free to check them out in this section or the third-party tools section. So that's for the extension part of shipping. But again, we're going to try to show you how it looks to actually set it up without the extension. So we're going to go back to selling and then head back to shipping right over here. So under shipping options, you can already go ahead and click add shipping option. So you can create shipping options for your customer to choose from. The costs are automatically applied to physical products. Countries not served by any of your shipping options will not be accepted at checkout. So if you click on add shipping option, you get to define your own rates. You can either choose flat rate. So flat rate charges a fixed shipping price per order or per item. And then you can also go for weight-based, which charges based on total order weight. And then you can also go for an automated rate calculation or carrier calculated. So carrier calculated uses real-time rates from USPS, FedEx, or UPS, and it's available on Commerce Advanced plans. So feel free to choose which one is best for your business needs. So let's try to check flat rate. So here you can add flat rate. Just enter the shipping option name. We're just going to name it flat rate for this demo. And then you can set your shipping rates. So just define shipping rates at the order and item level. So this is per order fee. This is going to be our base fee for every order placed. So let's say it's around 50. And then there's an additional fee for each physical item in the order. So every additional item they add into the order, let's charge another 10. Then you get to select the regions you will ship to. So define countries, state, provinces, and postal codes for this option. So here, let's try to add rest of the world. So this should mean that we're shipping to on a global scale. All right, so let's try to hit save. And that will be added as a shipping option on our settings. You can also add more if you'd like. So we're going to try to show you an example of weight-based. So again, weight-based, I can put in the name right here. And then set weight ranges. So define shipping rates based on the total order weight. So orders up to 1 pound is equivalent to, let's say, 30. You can add more options if you'd like, up to 260, so on and so forth. And orders over, if you don't want to be specific with each weight, you can just go for this option right here. So this is orders above 1 pound, and then just define it to like 50. So it's gonna set the rate fixed if it's above 1 pound. So again, if you don't want it to be on a fixed rate, just make sure to specify it right over here. Or maybe you'd like to add more to the cost. Now you can also set the regions you'd like to ship to. So let's try to be specific in this section, just to show you how it looks. Something like that. Okay, hit save. All right, so they're missing product dimensions or weight. The shipping rates for some of your products cannot be calculated because they are missing dimensions or weight. All right, so this will appear if on your products list you haven't indicated their weight. So make sure that once you go for this or include this type of shipping, make sure that you include the actual weight of your products so that it'll be calculated for waste or weight-based shipping. All right, so you can also try the carrier calculated. Again, I'm just going to show you real quick how it looks. So you're going to add a shipping name, enter where you will ship from, and then you're going to choose a carrier and then select container options. So that's how you set up your shipping. And right below here, you can also set up pickup options. So pickup is a fulfillment option for physical products. If you want to add that, you can do so. You can also set up local delivery options. So local delivery is a fulfillment option that allows customers to purchase and receive their orders without the need to visit a physical store or wait for shipping, saving time and effort. And then finally, you can also set up fulfillment profiles. So fulfillment profiles are a set of fulfillment rules for specific products. And if you want to have different delivery methods or rates set for your products, you can now create fulfillment profiles. And that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.